Welcome back, you guys, to my messy garage again. So today, it's really exciting day for me today because I finally got my solenoids, or at least I think these are solenoids. I was going to clear coat this thing. I made it for my steering wheel, but it's really windy outside, so I can't really do anything with it. But again, I got my solenoids. I'm gonna replace them. And hopefully from now on, we're going to be doing all the fun parts because I'm going to do solenoids, I'm going to do charge pipe, inlets, oil pan gasket, that's not fun, but something that I have to do. So let's open this, see what's inside. It's kind of heavy for two solenoids, but I haven't ordered anything from FCP. These are actually, by the way, from FCP Euro. So let's open it. One, two. Okay, so this is, I don't know if you guys care or not, but Pureberg, I don't know. Open. Actually, the package is really good. So here's the thing, on mine, this thing is broken off. Don't know what this thing does, but let me take mine off and I'll show you what mine looks like, the broken one. You guys have no idea how excited I am. So here's the thing. There's two nuts holding each solenoid. One on the bottom, one on the top. So the way I did it, I took the top one off. The bottom, you just loosen it, and then the whole thing comes off. You can take the bottom off too, but it's gonna be a pain in the butt to get to it, to put it back on, especially this side. This side I still haven't taken it off, but it's better. It's really good idea to take a picture of these hoses, the vacuum hoses. Or the hoses. Which one goes where? This one you can't really mess it up because, you know, but this one you might. So, I mean, unless you have really good memory. I kind of suck sometimes. But take a picture, replace him, and let's keep going. Okay, so both of them are off. Here's the thing. See how dark they are inside? So after time, you might get some kind of dust, dirt, whatever, and it's gonna start clog up the inside. So the way they work, there's like a freaking vacuum. When the vacuum pulls on it, they close and they create the seal. So if you have too much dust or whatever, they'll close, but they're not gonna create perfect seal, which means you're still gonna have air going through it, and that's really not good. So here's mine. This thing is broken right here. And this is where, maybe we can take this one apart so I can, you know what? Let's take this up. Let's take this apart. Let's see what's inside. Why not? Oh, okay, so here we go. So once you get the power going in here, this thing starts moving. So I don't know if it's supposed to move that way or this way, but this one, see the hose or the piping coming out? So the vacuum comes in, here's the out. So it comes in here, comes out here. So it pretty much just travels from here, and then from the sides or whatever, it goes inside and it comes out here. But once this here, I destroyed it. Oh, something broke off. Anyways, I don't know. This ring came off. I don't know what it does, but anyways. So idea of this, the whole thing is the air comes in and then comes out here. But once this activates, it pushes in the middle, and you guys, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a rubber seal type of thing inside. So it closes against this here, and the air doesn't circulate now. So it's probably pushes it out, or the other way. I don't know, like if it's supposed to, I don't know. So anyways, so the way it works, it doesn't let the air goes in and out when it needs to. But since this is broken, I honestly don't know if it does anything or not. I don't think it does, because this thing looks like a filter, and this here might be like a breather or something. What we can do is we can open this here and see what the heck is inside. Yep, so The issue or the problem I'm having, I doubt it's gonna fix. If you guys see my previous video, I said that every time I shift, it loses the boost, and then it takes some time to boost again, but then all of a sudden it boosts too much at once. And I was thinking, since this thing is broken, I thought maybe, you know, the air is going in or whatever, but I guess that's a breather for it. I was wrong. But at the same time, it's still good to upgrade them. They're the same brand, but I don't know how old they are, so might as well. I know they're like $120 or whatever for both. It is what it is. It's gonna be one of the maintenance parts, so let's replace them. That being said, since this thing's not gonna fix their issue, next thing we're gonna do, here's the thing. I'm gonna be replacing my charge pipe, but just for a heck of it, I wanna get the hose from here to here connected and see what he does. Because I have a feeling when I drive, it sucks in too much air. There's at one point, like when you drive, you can hear like really loud air sucking in, and then it goes away at certain RPMs. So I don't know what's going on with it. My solenoid was broken. I wanted to replace it anyways. Plus, because of my charge pipe, this design, I don't like it. I'm gonna be replacing it anyways. And my inlets are OEM. Again, I want to replace them anyways. I'm gonna do step by step and see what's causing that problem. So this way, when I replace all of it, and if it does fix the problem, I'm not gonna be like, so what was it? You know, if somebody else will have that issue, this way, tracing the problem and knowing what it was, this way, if somebody else has a problem, I'll be like, okay, hey, I had some issue, this is how I fixed it. You know what I mean? So let's install these, and we'll go for a test drive later. So let's go for a test drive. Make sure everything buttoned up. It's all connected, all tight. And let's go. Let's do cold start, my favorite. You guys, there's no rattle. So I was trying to freaking get the light down and see with my screwdriver, try to touch the rod on the wastegate to see if it rattles. But it started rattling just a little bit when I started the car, and then it kind of went away. And it doesn't rattle no more. I do have check engine light on though. Don't know what's going on. Hopefully I just didn't connect something, so I'm gonna go ahead and shut it off, connect my whatchamacallit. So I'll be right back. So, oh, there you go, it came back on. Never mind. I tried to pull the code with MHD, but it says nothing. So let me connect one of my small code readers. There was no rattle. Now that I started, it rattles a little bit, but when I give it gas, it goes away. Well, I don't know what's going on, but it's one of the codes. I have 3 codes. One that says intake air temperature sensor 1 circuit high input, and the other one turbo supercharger boost sensor A circuit high. I don't know. My solenoids are connected. I wonder if it's because of the solenoids are wrong, or you guys, I am so stupid. So this is the second time when I forgot to connect my charge pipe, or the MAF sensor that goes on the charge pipe or sits on a charge pipe. I think hopefully that's why. I'm so retarded. How do you forget? I mean, in my defense, it's all the way down there and it's really hard to see, but at the same time, hey, you unplugged it, you plug it back on, right? So let's try this again. It was rattling though, so let's erase this. This is what I'm using, the crappy cheap Craftsman thingy, but it works. So let's try it again. Nope, it's on. Now it's constantly on. I broke it even more. No code. What? I have check engine light. What are you talking about? See? No code. No rattle. But still have check engine light. I don't get it. Let's connect to the MHD and see what the MHD says. Weird shit's going on. My camera's all dusty, so no check engine light. Why? I don't get it. The rattle's back. That annoying blinking sound when the key's in the ignition as well. But here's the thing. Here's what I did. First of all, I broke accidentally. I broke my solenoid, the old one. I was going to swap the old ones back, and as I grabbed it, it slipped. Nice going. So what I did is I took the other one off, or the other one that I cut the thing. So I put the clamp just to put it on and test it. Put on the back one, start the car. No check engine light. I thought maybe the solenoid that I got, the new one, it was faulty, but now I have the new solenoid on, and still no check engine light. I don't get it. Like seriously, no clue, no idea. Like I don't know. Still rattles. But anyways, I'm gonna button this up and we'll go for a test drive, because I don't know what's going on with it. It's really frustrating. Burbles. We have burbles. At least we fixed one thing. It's funny and sad at the same time. Yeah, it has burbles. It has rattle as well, but even my wife can hear burbles. Okay, no using your phone when you drive. No, it has burbles. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but it has burbles. I'll have to set up a camera in the back so you guys can hear it better, but you guys, I have no idea what to do. So here's the thing. I said that it was boosting at 11.4 psi. Now it shows 12 point something. Still rattling, and I'm kind of scared to drive it because when I punch it, it's like doesn't do anything, and then right away too much boost and too much power, and I'm kind of scared not to get my rod bearings messed up. Because if it spins the rod bearings or overspins whatever, I'll be done. From the day one when I started this car, I knew that it has a rattle. When I seen that weld spot, I was like, well, somebody fixed it. And I was kind of excited because I was like, well, I'll get new turbos. Now I'm kind of bummed out because there's a lot of other stuff that I need money to put into this car. And I really don't know what to do with the turbos, because I was thinking single turbo. I was thinking to do just a twin turbo, but upgrade it one, stage 2 or whatever. Maybe do OEs, because I've seen people run with the OE turbos and they push 26 psi and they're fine. I mean, I'm not going to be pushing 26. I really don't want to go that high, but I think even with the OEM ones pushing close to 20 psi, I think I'll be happy with it. Because more you push, then you have to do clutch, upgraded clutch, then you have to do other stuff. Really don't want to do that. I'm not trying to do like a beat the quarter mile on this car. Maybe in the future, but that's something that, you know, just one of the things that not in time soon. That's for sure. I want to enjoy this car. I want to be like, I want to daily drive it. I want it to be reliable, just like my E36. But fudge. I'm thinking to take the turbos out inspect them, see if I can fix the rattle, because I know that inside the thing that turns, I don't know what it's called, doesn't have shaft play or anything like that. It's solid, so I know it's good. I know the turbos are not done. They're not smoking, they're not burning oil, which is, again, I know they're good. It's just a matter of time. This car has 73,000 miles. It might be fine now, but in 1 or 2,000 miles, might start doing that. So is it worth it? Because the rattle kit is like 80 bucks plus tax. Then I'll have to do new oil, the O-rings, seals, gaskets, stuff like that. It's gonna be at least $200-300, which is not that bad. But I'm just saying, paying $300 to fix the rattle, and then in a couple thousand miles later, if my turbos go out, then what? So I really don't know what to do. If you guys have used good turbos, or maybe knew that you bought it, you're going to use it, and you're not going to, let me know. I'll buy it. Or if somebody wants to sponsor me, I know it's too much to ask, but shoot, I really don't know. As soon as I did the solenoids, wastegate solenoids, I knew it's not gonna fix, because when I took this one apart, well, not this one I broke it, but as soon as I took that apart, I knew that it's not gonna fix my boost problem. But here's the thing, it's weird, because when I had OE cats, there was no rattle, like a zero rattle. But it might be because it has a cats, it has back pressure, and it was still holding that flap against, you know, the hole, so it doesn't rattle. I really. Yesterday it had burbles. Today it doesn't have burbles. So I know something's going on. But either way, I know since it has the rattles, it's already out of question doing anything else. There's no point doing inlets. There's no point doing a charge pipe. Because like I said, I'm really scared driving this car, because I don't want to spin the rod bearings and then throw the engine away, because then it's gonna cost me double or triple, because I'll have to get a new engine. We'll see. I'll update you guys on what I'm gonna do with it. Downpipes are off. I need to fix one of the wiring that somebody messed it up. So let me show you what's underneath here. You got two turbos here. There's one on that side, one on this side. So if you look at closely on that flap thing, whatever it's called, you can see a circle going perfect, and then it cuts off right there on the left side, which means it wasn't didn't have good contact. It wasn't closing all the way. It's actually not that bad to take it off. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be pain in the butt to put it on, because when you take it off, you just yank on everything, it just comes up. But now I have to get one of those crossbars to hang the engine. I'm gonna take the passenger side arm off, the engine mount with the arm and everything, and then start taking the turbos out. Still don't know what I'm gonna do with it. Am I gonna rebuild them, replace them? Either way, I had to take it off. So I'm gonna go get the crossbar, start working on it. Probably not today, tomorrow. I'm tired. Gonna end the video here on this. Hopefully next video I'll have some good news. If not, then I'll have some kind of news. So stay tuned. We'll see what happens in the next video. Again, if you guys have something, I know there's a lot of people that buy turbos. When I bought the car, the owner told me not the previous owner, he told me that one of his friends, he upgraded to stage 2 turbos, had it for 2,000 miles, and now he wants to do a single turbo. And he was selling them, and at that time I was like, wasn't really thinking on upgrading, doing anything, but he sold him. And with that being said, there's probably a lot of people out there that, you know, they want to upgrade. Maybe they bought the turbos and ended up selling the car, or they changed their mind or whatever. They want their money back, or they're, you know, trying to sell it. But a lot of different things. So if you guys have something, you know, somebody selling upgraded turbos, OEM turbos, maybe single turbo setup, just let me know. Go in the comment section or go to my Instagram, let me know, and we'll go from there. But like I said, right now I really don't know what I'm gonna do, what route I'm gonna go until I take these turbos out, inspect them, and see what happens, what they look like. Unless something good comes up, like a good deal or something, then yes. But other than that, I'm just gonna shut up and end the video here. So see you next time. Well, 2 hours later, 3, maybe 4 hours later, I got the passenger side engine mount out. Let's see how much of a pain in the butt it's gonna be, because I never done this. I wanna say rebuilding them, but huge pain in the butt to take it out. Let me put it this way. I don't wanna put them back in. I don't wanna put, my neck hurts, my hand hurts. I'm 80 to 90% leaning towards taking the engine out